Gotta watch what we watching, and we gotta watch what we giving the ear to. Cause what we looking at and what we listening to is the gateway to our soul and the gateway to our spirit. And a lot of times we just giving the ear to someone we think we ain't paying attention to, but words are seeds, and they keep speaking and speaking. We giving them hours of them talking and talking, and pretty soon their seeds start manifesting in our life. And we wonder why I'm feeling this way, why I'm thinking this way. And it's just because we gave our ear to the wrong person, or we looking at the wrong thing over and over, wonder why we feeling bad, can't sleep at night, can't stay focused. And it's because we giving our attention to the wrong things. That's not protecting your mind or your spirit. So we got to protect our spirit if we want to be the best version of ourselves, for real. Take a step in faith. Take a step in faith. Too many times we won't take that step because we're afraid and we are overthinking and talk ourselves right out of it. We got to wait till we got the right amount of money or the approval for people. Man, Peter walked on the water with Jesus because he just got out the boat and took that step in faith. But too many times we won't even get out the boat. We sitting there waiting for all the conditions to line up. And guess what? If everything got to be perfect for us to make a move, we're going to be sitting there forever. For real. I don't believe we could be the best version of ourselves when we blame other people, when we don't take total self-accountability for our life and the decisions we make or the position we at in life. The moment we blame somebody else, we take ourselves off the hook. And we take ourselves off the hook, we can't change nothing because somebody else put us in this position. It's somebody else's fault. And we give somebody else all that power over our life, man, they might as well be God to us. And so I believe if we quit blaming them people or him or her or they, and be like, damn, what can I do better? We could be the best version of ourselves, because now we could correct any bad decisions we made to put us where we at. But the moment we blame anybody else, we can't correct it, and we can't be the best version of ourselves, for real. I believe having a good attitude will take us way further in life than a good grade point average. Our manners will take us places that our talent won't even take us, for real. A lot of times our dreams, our goals, our blessings be tied to a person, and people open up doors for people they like. So a lot of times our skills might take us here, but if we got a bad attitude and ungrateful, man, them doors will be closed. And so one thing I learned, man, having a good attitude will take you way further in life than what you know, for real. I believe the root to a lot of our problems be insecurities. We won't live our truth. We try to cover our truth up with a whole bunch of overcompensation or a whole bunch of stuff that's not us, trying to be something we ain't, not living our truth. And when we live our truth, it's freeing. It frees you spiritually and mentally. But a lot of times we so ashamed of what we done or who we are, we cover it up and overcompensate and putting on this persona, trying to act like we something that we really not. And that would drive us crazy, for real. And so we blame a lot of stuff on the devil, the enemy, and the haters. And it be our own insecurities trying to be something we ain't, putting on this persona, living a lie, for real. I don't believe we could be the best version of ourselves doing bare minimum, just doing enough to stay in our position. Somebody take us in and we want to do bare minimum not to get put out. Somebody give us a job, we do bare minimum not to get fired. We get in a partnership, we do bare minimum to stay afloat. And if we live our life like that, we would never be the best version of ourselves, because how we do anything is how we do everything. For real. A lot of times our gifts is tied to a certain place. We can't flourish everywhere, and we try to push ourselves on people who won't accept us no matter what we do or don't do. I believe in going where we celebrate and not where we tolerate it. And we try to make someone see our uniqueness where they don't care about our uniqueness. Matter of fact, they don't even like our uniqueness. So we got to go where our gifts, where our dreams could flourish. We not supposed to be everywhere. I believe in the spiritual law of place, man. Jesus couldn't even perform miracles in his hometown. So you got to go where your gifts could flourish, for real. All we do is stone. All we do is stone. Knowing we do the exact same thing or something similar. If we look deep in our life, go to all our secrets that nobody else know about us. Go back to our past 20 years ago. Somebody put a camera on us and follow everything we did. Man, we had the same problems, same issues, same flaws as that person we stoning. But a lot of times we be like, I'm not stoning. Every time you hit like on somebody else mishap, every time you comment, every time you criticize, every time you retweet, every time you share, you throwing a stone. You are throwing a stone, knowing you do the exact same thing if somebody opened up your closet and exposed all your dirty secrets. Man, that's why Christ said, those without sin cast the first stone. And all those people was about to stone that lady, they dropped their stones one at a time, because all of us have sin. But we want to walk around with our nose in the air like we holier than thou. For real. The average person ain't gonna keep it real with you. The average person is not gonna correct you when you're doing something you know you shouldn't be doing. The average person ain't gonna push you when you know you should be working. They not gonna be like, bro, get off the boo-boo and go get it, bro. Go do what you know you should be doing. Ain't nobody really gonna do that, so you gotta do it to yourself. You gotta look in the mirror when you know you slacking, like, bro, get up and get started. But too many times we want to make every excuses to everyone else, and then we start making excuses to ourselves, and that is so detrimental. We start believing our own lies and our own excuses. So a lot of times we got to motivate ourselves and self-check ourselves for real. When you're trying to be the best version of yourself, you don't swear on nothing. You don't swear on God to prove a point to them. They don't believe you, so you're going to swear on God. You're going to swear on God. You're going to swear on your dead mama. You're going to swear on your kids to prove a point to them. The moment you swear on anything, you put the opinion of them believing you on more than God, on more than your dead relatives, on more than your kids. Man, you just say what you say. If they don't believe them, who are they that you got to swear on God to convince them? For real.